I'm starting with shrimp enchiladas in a tomato and nutmeg sauce. We're going to begin by making the sauce for the enchiladas. The sauce is crucial for any enchilada, but I'm going to give you a little trick. Whenever you make an enchilada, say you're making chicken enchiladas, well, you need to add some chicken broth to that enchilada sauce because then the sauce is going to marry the filling. Today, we're making shrimp enchiladas, and we're going to make a super quick shrimp shell broth, which is going to go in the sauce, which is going to make the sauce marry the filling of the enchilada. I have 1.5 pounds of medium-sized shrimp. So I'm adding all the shrimp shells right in here. I'm going to cover it with water. So I'm adding 4 bay leaves, and I'm adding a garlic clove, 5 sprigs of parsley, a generous teaspoon of salt. We have the shrimp broth going, and now I'm gonna get the rest of my sauce ingredients going in this pot. I'm gonna add 1.5 pounds of ripe Roma tomatoes, and I'm gonna add some water. And these tomatoes are usually used for sauces and stews and salsas because they are mushier than the round or beefsteak tomatoes. 2 serrano chilies. I'm also gonna add a garlic clove. I'm gonna get my tomatoes cooking, and I wanna cook the tomatoes, the chile, and the garlic, which is such a traditional Mexican combination, until the tomatoes are mushy and soft, so I can puree them into a sauce. I'm gonna chop my shrimp so those are ready too. I make enchiladas all the time at home. The boys love them. I love them. Danny loves them. And these enchiladas are Sammy's favorites. In fact, when I don't make these enchiladas for a few weeks, he'll ask me just out of the blue at a random point during the day, "Hey Ma, you haven't made those shrimp enchiladas." So I'm gonna put my shrimp away, and I'm just gonna cook them right before I make the enchiladas. I'm gonna strain the shrimp broth right in here. And now I'm gonna puree the rest of the ingredients for my tomato sauce. Tomatoes are perfect, and I know that because the skin has come off, and look at how mushy and soft they are. I have 2 chiles in here, but I'm just gonna add 1 first. I'm gonna taste, and if I need more heat, I'm gonna add some later. So I'm gonna add 4 scallions, and I'm using scallions instead of white onions just because it's a softer taste. And I'm going for a softer taste here because I want the shrimp flavor to really take over. So instead of adding black pepper, I'm adding nutmeg. And I think it adds a really delicious layer of flavor. It's like nutty, it's toasty, it's fragrant. I love the smell. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm adding about 1 cup of the shrimp broth that I just strained. And this is gonna give my tomato sauce a much richer and complex flavor. I'm gonna puree these until completely smooth. I haven't even removed the lid, and I can already smell it. It's that intense. I'm smelling the shrimp, and I'm smelling the nutmeg and the tomato and the chile. I'm gonna taste just a little bit just to see if it needs more salt or more chile. It's still gonna season and thicken, but I wanna taste the base. Very spicy. Doesn't need any more chile, but it is very good that it's very spicy because I'm gonna add cream later on. So I'm gonna add a tablespoon of oil. I'm gonna pour the sauce into the hot oil so that, of course, it's gonna splash and splatter and sizzle, which I wanted to do, but I'm gonna use my lid to protect my shirt. And then I'm gonna add some of the Mexican crema. And you know, the Mexican crema is very different from heavy cream. It is less thick than sour cream. It is much more salty and tangy than heavy cream, and it's not as sour cream. I'm gonna add about 1 cup You can find this cream in international stores, in Latin stores. But if you don't find it, you know what you can do? Talk to your grocer and tell him that you need Mexican crema. And I'm gonna let this cook for about 7 to 8 minutes until it all comes together and it seasons and it thickens. I have my shrimp enchilada sauce here and I'm reheating it because I had made it ahead of time so that I could make this dinner super quick in a few minutes. And I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of oil and a couple tablespoons of butter. I love it when butter melts into oil. It's beautiful. I'm gonna start seasoning my shrimp with a generous amount of salt, black pepper, and I don't wanna overcrowd my pan because I want the shrimp to saute and to brown a little. If you add too many shrimp, they start steaming. We don't want steamed shrimp. We want shrimp just like this. So the shrimp are ready. Browned. I have my shrimp, I have my sauce, I have my warm corn tortillas. Because you want every inch of the enchilada to be packed with flavor, you first have to dunk the tortilla in the sauce. And you can see, the sauce is so rich and thick. I'm going to add the shrimp, which I cooked chopped so that I could fold these enchiladas. There's a reason why corn tortillas work for enchiladas and flour tortillas don't. Corn tortillas are sturdy and can withhold the sauce. Flour tortillas can't. I'm going to completely drench these enchiladas. And I have queso fresco, and I'm gonna crumble it all over my enchilada.
Roma.
Hola, mi amor.
Ooh, this looks so good.
I know! Who likes this dish?
So I do, it's my favorite dish.
I know! How many times do you ask me for this dish?
So Lux, you don't make it enough.
I know. Sammy, why is this your favorite dish?
Just like how it tastes. I like
Tell
the
me.
combination of the shrimp and the sauce. It's like a tomato base, right?
Yeah? You even like the avocado on it.
I do.
¿Cuántas, mi amor?
2. I love it. It's so good. I love like how much sauce there is. With this one, you have to like completely drench it in sauce.
Some enchiladas that you taste can have like a lot of everything, and these, I don't know why, they feel much lighter.